Oh shit, I need an iPad. Can you not go fully live to take me iPad? Hang on.
We're in the banter zone.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
You
All right.
entered the banter zone. Population 3.
Who, me?
Let's see. Couldn't be.
Oh, then who?
Wayne got some banter for the banter zone.
Oh, childhood was different. Very.
I don't like you laughing when I'm not on mic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mike, you got intros?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we are live on Twitch. We are live on Facebook.
I just shared on Facebook.
I'm just doing some work at the minute.
What? Way to go, Jartan.
What? Who are you?
Way to go, Zlatan.
Wow.
He is that guy.
Don't mess with him. He's like, remember... do you know who he is now? Do you remember in Wayne's World when Garth gets with Kim Basinger?
No. I don't remember that movie very well. I'm always like high or drunk when I watch it with people, so I don't remember all the pieces. It's just a jumble of memories.
When Garth is basically an absolute dullard, and then he gets with Kim Basinger. I think it's Kim Basinger. And then Wayne knocks on the door for Garth, and he's like, "Hello, Wayne," and he's all pimped up, smarting himself up, and he's not about that life anymore. He's
I forgot a drink. My beverage is empty.
Oh no!
I need a beverage.
That's not allowed.
What are you doing? I'm going to finish doing my work. Because Florence nearly deleted a whole file of pictures for me today. That would have been great fun.
Oh.
Oh, she's won. It's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. That's the good thing. Like, having a kid is the adult version of my dog ate my homework.
Right.
Because you can't ever question it.
All right, we ready to do this?
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
You guys ready yet? Jesus. Sweet mushroom. Hi, Internet. It's your favorite day of the week. It's Ben's Day, and I will be your host, Mikey Famine. Joining me today is Wayne Lynch, the Wayne Maker. Wayne, how goes it, Wayne?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You all right?
Look, I'm good. We celebrated our Florence's first birthday this week. So
oh,
yeah,
there's our guest.
Took her to the amusement park, or the theme park, as you like to call them. So yeah.
Yep. Brenna, how is you?
Doing okay. I have been having a lot of fun working on building the Lego Millennium Falcon from so the Kessel Run version, the cheaper version from Solo. And I've been just sort of slowly working through it. And if you want to see kind of my progress, go to my Instagram right here.
Yes.
At Brenna.Duncan. And check a look at that. I'm over halfway done with it, and I'm just taking it slow, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. It's so cool.
Are you watching Star Wars while you're putting it together?
I actually already was like after I put down the first layer, cause basically the base, I'm like, I'm gonna watch Solo.
Yes.
So I put on Solo. So
yeah, that's like after I watch Rocky 4 and I go and beat people up.
I thought you were going to say Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm like, and then he's going to just put on some fishnets and go singing down the street.
Look, people do that. It's okay. No judgments.
And our guest arrived. We've been trying to get Amy on for like 3 weeks, but just scheduling, and I forgot, she forgot, we forgot.
Amy, your mic's muted.
That's okay. Sometimes you have to, I double tap. But how are you guys doing? Remember, everyone, when dealing with zombies, always double tap. Same with mics.
Correct.
But how are you all doing?
I am sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy. I was up too late last night arguing with
Yeah, you were.
arguing with fundamentalists.
Oh no, that completely makes sense.
I didn't even
wear you out.
I didn't even mean to. I was just like hanging out, and then next thing you know, I was just like, "Wait, is this guy coming at me?" Oh, really? Now I got to do the whole thing. But yeah. So Amy, just a little primer for you and for everyone listening at home. This is our Olympic special. Bum 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 bum.
Should we go sports special?
Fine.
Sports special? Oh, hold on. I have something for that.
Get your sports ball.
Wow.
Got my sports ball ready. All right. I am ready. We got this, folks.
There we go.
There's a hat.
Say what you see. Say what you see.
Go local team. Go local team.
Go sports.
It says sports. It's a hat that says sports. That's the way to go.
Oh yeah, for our audio people only. Yeah, that is a hat, a baseball cap that says, just in big block of white letters, sports.
Yes.
Oh,
If anyone
wondering.
would like to know which is my favorite sports, it's the sport one. That's my favorite.
The sportiest
Excellent.
one. But
The
we're not gonna
sport.
we're not gonna get too much into like who's your favorite and all that kind of stuff. But the Olympics is upon us because 2020 obviously got skipped because the Rona. Oh, what are we drinking, everybody? I forgot. Almost forgot. I'm having a cherry vanilla Coca-Cola.
Ooh, that's fancy.
I decided to take. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta splurge sometimes.
I've got the invisible can of key lime LaCroix. They're very good.
LaCroix.
I will say that's more evidence for a miracle that I normally get. So right there.
LaCroix. LaCroix.
I'm on my usual Koulibaly Shiraz, although I flirted with the idea of firing up the old soda stream off of the 80s and I have myself a little tonic water, sparkling tonic water. Then I thought, nah, fuck that wine.
Wayne had like this entire
Living
elaborate
on edge.
contraption to make the most perfectly distilled drink. He's like, boom, never mind.
Boom, what are you talking about? I'm screw cap all the way, mate.
That's how you choose bottles, right?
Exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Cork, no.
Yeah.
Cork, no. Ooh, screw cap.
Yeah. Anything that doesn't need apparatus.
So once you need another object for the object.
Yeah,
Exactly.
can't do that.
Is it?
No, they're French.
Are you literally just like one like what is it called? Not vintage, but like style of wine. Are you one style away from just drinking it straight out of the box, Wayne? Like if they got you a Shiraz in a box, would you go for it?
I'm not
Well-
saying that's happened before.
Oh,
No,
wait.
you know what you do is you just if you get yourself like one of them things that you put a drip on, right? Take the bag out of the box and just stick it up there. There you go.
Wayne's gonna
Toxic
have one of
wine.
the. Wayne's
My
gonna have
favorite
one.
sentence so far.
Wayne's gonna have one of those beer helmets, but it's just gonna be 2 boxes of wine.
No, you have like a camel bag.
He's just got the little
It's just-
hose.
Yeah.
He's got the
Like
blue
a
Yeti.
backpack and a hose.
It just
Yeah.
they got the blue Yeti here, pop filter, camel bag full of Shiraz. All right, I'm ready to go live, guys.
Or
Yeah.
the ones that have the bags in the bra. And it's the same thing. You
Yes.
just pull out the tube.
Yeah. No,
There you
I've been working on my pecs this week, guys.
Oh.
Let me-
Yeah, everything's there.
All right,
Why
brother.
are you
Oh,
smooshing? Because it's how much I worked out.
yeah.
Can't you hear my muscles rolling around in me?
And then by the end of the show, I'm completely deflated and wanky.
No. That was a lot of work today.
Another thing. Another thing.
Yeah. Oh.
My chest is gone all saggy, and I want to cry.
Sitting there like with these
It
two empty
happens.
saddlebags.
Oh god.
Why is the rum
This is getting
gone?
worse. This is
All right.
going worse.
Brenna, please save us. What's your topic for this week?
you're our only hope.
Just dive right
Buns.
into it. Hey, we're talking about the Olympics today, and we just got a huge breaking news banner. I got one of those like little pop-ups on my phone that said Tokyo Olympics. Should I share this maybe?
Eh.
Yeah. Okay. Tokyo Olympics will be held without fans after new COVID-19 state of emergency declared. Now, let's go back a year.
Go back in time.
Where the coronavirus actually postponed, not canceled, but postponed the 2020 Olympic Games at Tokyo. And so now we were having it all back and everything was going very well. And there will be no fans at the Tokyo Olympics. Now, what does that mean? I'm not quite certain. And the state of emergency is not really a state of emergency. This is what they have said about it. I just read it that there will be so restaurants will be open, school will be open, businesses will be open
In Tokyo?
in Tokyo.
Okay.
Bars will be open, but there are no alcohol that's going to be served there.
Then it's not really a bar, is it?
No,
Just a restaurant.
it's a cafe.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
If I'll be honest, one of the jokes that I normally say is I'll actually go to any sport because they will have food and alcohol. So I mean, if you're taking away that one branch,
That's
just putting out there.
It's a 3-pronged test, and if you're missing the middle prong, the most important one.
So does that mean it's no longer a sport and it's more of a game?
Yeah, that's games at that point. Oh, it is the Olympic
Mhm.
Games. So they. Oh.
It is. Yeah. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on this weirdly state of emergency, no fans kind of thing going on here in Tokyo, where we already didn't have the games last year. So,
well, I think the thing is, from what I know of Japan, and what I know of Japan is mainly through wrestling and anime.
like everybody else.
Fantastic exports.
Exactly. So wrestling and tentacle sex.
That's hentai, but okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well, I didn't
whatever.
say
If we're gonna
that. I
get
don't know anything about
philosophical,
that.
If we're gonna get philosophical, I think that's a sub branch. Wait, how does that?
Right.
Does that count?
Yeah, and anime is
Feels
all encompassing.
Just goes
Yeah.
around. Sorry.
Wow.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies. The dog was absolutely losing his mind. And I thought there was something actually happening, but again, he was just on the couch yelling at people.
The
living life.
Japanese are a very polite and respectful people, and they don't want to inflict any harm on other people unknowingly, and they've been wearing masks for like ever because they don't want to spread their shit. They knew. We're all sitting there while they're wearing their masks. Oh, they knew something we didn't. So
they went through SARS.
Yeah, and initially, it was supposed to be. Was it 10,000 local fans that were going to be in attendance?
So
Pulled the plug on that as well.
yeah. So here is the timeline based on this particular article in USA Today. Foreign fans were banned in March. So us fans banned. On June 21st, organizers announced there will be a limited number of spectators. So that means that it will only those in Japan to 50%, which is a maximum of 10,000. Great number there. Now the restrictions for those in attendance will be severe, including no cheering or chanting.
What? No, just hold up a applause emoji. Everyone just holds up the hands.
Right? You got to be creative in this kind of situation. We've been doing with creativity for over a year, so
they've just got a
figure it
selection of
out.
emoji cards in front of them.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Can I say the only way that no fans will ever be acceptable is if they go the Conan O'Brien route and they just import a bunch of like pictures. Like Conan O'Brien had a bunch of random people, including like 4 Kevin Harts in a row, just going.
Just do cardboard cutouts in the stands at that point.
Exactly, cardboard cutouts.
Oh,
Yeah.
lightning has just hit my brain.
Oh no. We're gonna solve this problem.
So here's what you do, because they were doing this for like the NBA and stuff, right? Where they were in the bubble down at Disney or whatever, but all along the sides were a bunch of TVs and everybody was sitting at home and it was a webcam. So they got the sports ball people got to see people watch the game, but they didn't have to actually be there. So they just have to set up a bunch of little monitors, just put a bunch of tablets up there, and then just like fire up with StreamYards.
What you mean? What WWE have been doing in their Thunderdome for the last year?
Yes, that thing. That thing that you said.
Yeah, no, they hired out an entire basketball arena, and the entire thing was surrounded with screens with fans on, and there was a lot of controversy because people were putting stuff on there.
Oh, see,
yeah,
can't have nothing nice.
Yeah, so there was like after the first few weeks, if you was part of the Thunderdome, there was a memo that went around to you. You cannot have this, and this on your screen at any one time, because on the first week there was a screenshot of someone just sleeping whilst Raw was on, which
okay,
which is pretty much what is a natural reaction for modern day wrestling. Uh-oh.
It's just Decepticons. They have arrived.
Yeah.
I think we kind of are in a spot where I don't feel like fans always need to go to sporting events anymore. I mean, we have like some of the greatest TVs known to Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has 1080p televisions. What's the, like, you could just watch it. I mean, we're not out of it yet, so you just gotta watch it. I mean, we already had the actual events already pushed back, 14 months?
Well, this is where I'm going to push back against you and slide into my subject. Because just last night at Wembley Stadium, London, I saw 60,000 fans watch England beat Denmark in the European Championships to progress to the first major championship final that England have got to since 1966, where we won the World Cup. And there was 60,000 fans. There was 8,000 from Denmark, and the rest were from whoever was lucky enough to get a ticket. But the atmosphere was brilliant. I was over my neighbours watching it, jumping around like a lunatic. Everyone was hugging and licking faces. It was
That's how y'all get down over in London.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Gold. Give me your face.
So, but this is the stark contrast between, and the thing is that I think there are two different motivations, and this shows the cultural motivation of Japan, saying, no, we want to look after people. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to be more pragmatic about this. Mm-hmm. Whereas over here, we're like, we want to go to the pub, you know. Yeah, everyone's having a moan up. All the sort of businesses and the hospitality industry are doing their best to sort of like lobby government, and it's working. And it's going to be. It's been predicted by our chief medical officer that cases are going to go to sort of like 1,000 a day and keep going up and up and up through the summer, because yes, our vaccination scheme has been really good, and you've got to praise hello folks for his
you know what, that Bojo is like spot on, by the way.
It's so good.
It's beautiful.
I've got to learn some Latin words to interject, you know, in my sentences, and then I've got it nailed on. But it's it's because these big sporting events are so culturally embedded and ingrained within sort of European society, especially sort of like the old sort of Western European countries, like, you know, the big ones. That I think that it's purely motivated by just trying to put smiles on people's faces after we've had these lockdowns for so long and we've been restricted for so long. But at the same time, I personally think it's a case of he's trying to please everyone, and by trying to please everyone, yes, I mean, it was a great event, and it was brilliant to watch fans back in the stadium after so long, and everyone's like mega happy. But I'm just wary of what's going to happen down the line.
Right.
So it's the two extremes. So Brenner's story today is the complete polar opposite to my story, and I'm just wondering where you guys fit on that spectrum.
There's one thing that's very different between Wembley and Tokyo, and that is it's not people from all over the world, like highly trained athletes all over the world being brought into one place versus people who already live here and then 8,000 from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is literally from every that could be it could size up to be the worst super spreader event in the history of Earth. So would you really want to plan that and do it on purpose?
Also, this is just my brain, but how do you create a nightmare virus? You like bring all the hybrids.
Right. From every single variant that we've been dealing with, all at the same place.
So that's how Thanos got created.
No. This
we're in the Nexus now.
This is Loki.
Oh yeah.
The Nexus.
I've been obsessed about. What have I been up to? They're Loki.
Yeah, I mean, the Loki crocodile, that's just too far.
I love that. I love that.
No,
idea.
see, I'm with her.
Love that one.
Bringing in all of those people from different countries, it's literally like a meeting of Lokis. It's all the different variants just brought together.
And we have a Nexus.
Wow.
Like this is we've seen it and now we are going to live it.
Disney predicted something else.
Oh no, it's like The Simpsons all over again.
Oh god.
What else is real that they're not telling us?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it is mental just to look at the stark contrast, especially because the news broke just today, didn't it, about Japan? They're not going to have any spectators because I knew that obviously the international spectators were banned a little while ago. But now with this national emergency, they're saying, no, all staying at home.
I'm kind of looking down my glasses at London for having 60,000 people in there.
Really? Did you see WrestleMania?
No, Wayne, I don't watch any of it. You can name it all you want. I never saw it. The answer is always no.
No, I'm just saying, he who lives in a glass house should not be throwing stones.
I don't know what it is.
It's another major event of people gathering together and jumping all over each other and not really giving a shit. And this is before you had your vaccine rolled out.
Or was it?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. God save America.
That's not a song.
I know.
That is not. Are you trying to start a thing? Are you starting a thing?
No,
right
I was just trying not to get this copyrighted banned, you know?
Oh. Because you would sing it so perfectly that
Yeah,
the bots would just be all over it.
Yeah, and then if
Radio
you flag
quality.
it straight away, the algorithm would shut us down.
So what in your best estimations there, Sir Wayne? His High Lord.
Lord.
How bad is the fallout going to be of this? Like, because are you guys pretty vaccinated, or because over here in the States, 60,000 people in one spot sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, never gonna happen here.
Yeah,
at least.
I'll tell you what's
in the civilized parts of the country.
What the criteria to go into Wembley, you had to be double jabbed, or you had to show a negative test to be able to gain entry. And the problem is, if you've got a negative test and you're with someone who's been double jabbed who is still carrying the virus, you might have a negative test today, but that person who's carrying the virus who's been double vaccinated and not showing any symptoms, come and give me a cuddle. Let's see what happens.
Lick some faces. Kind
Lick
of
some
thing.
faces. Come on, get involved. In fact, just go straight for the eyeball.
You know what, Mikey? We do it completely wrong here in the States, I think. There's not enough face licking.
I thought the slap on the ass was a little bit, erotic, but apparently across the pond,
we're just doing things different.
Open up your mouth, just, and then get it queued up, and just rip right up your mate's face, right through his stubble.
You've seen that scene from 28 Days Later where the little bit of saliva drips in the eyeball. Next thing you know, rage everywhere.
Never saw it.
Freaking zombies. It's always about zombies. See, Doug, we go back to the double tap.
Double tap. Yep.
Wow, we are really going full circle in this podcast. We are staying on point.
You're good.
It's like a narrative arc going through this. We are literally like phase 4 of the Marvel universe right here.
Yeah, we're getting into the weeds of everything. I love it.
If the MCU wants to call us as consultants,
yeah,
I'm just gonna write a number on this piece of paper and slide it across the desk.
I can't wait for someone to do an Easter egg breakdown of our video where they look behind me what's in my fridge.
What happened in like 5 episodes ago? What's going to happen?
Yeah. If you notice this week on the podcast, Wayne has not got his picture of his daughter. Where has she gone?
I told you she was a time traveler.
Mm-hmm.
She's a variant of Wayne.
There we go. We did it.
Well, I mean, we keep tiptoeing around it. Is everybody caught up on Loki?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Watched it yesterday.
Spoiler alert for everybody out there. We'll try not to give away too much stuff, but just overall,
the boat goes down in the end.
Yeah, the Titanic sinks.
The iceberg wins again.
The iceberg variant.
Icebergs are like the internet, undefeated.
See, now that would be like an iceberg that fell because it didn't hit the Titanic. They're like, I'm sorry, iceberg, you had to be there at the time.
Oh wow.
See, what happened was Wayne went back in time and he was paddling about in his little canoe, and that made a wave that made a tsunami that pushed the iceberg out of the way.
Wow.
And then everyone on the Titanic lived.
Look.
We've gone full butterflies and hurricanes.
Oh yeah.
Who was in that movie Butterfly Effect? Wasn't it
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Sorry.
He's actually a fucking proper guy. Like, he's a nice dude, and he's been doing a lot of work for like
good with a little gruff.
Child trafficking. Like, that's been his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been
developed.
So. He hasn't been doing that. He's been
I was going to say,
fighting.
rephrase that, because you said
he's been fighting.
Sound like he's doing a job.
He's been doing his best to work.
He's articulated lorry, sign him on the back.
With developing technology with people to like track people and catch people who are predators for young people. So shout out to you, Ashton Kutcher, but I will always think of you as Kelso.
Yeah.
It's just
100%.
You did it too well, man. You did it too well.
Isn't it funny? Whenever there's one of these sort of like really big series that's like kind of like the captures the zeitgeist, they always pluck one person out from each series and push them to the moon, and then they disappear after about 5 movies.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever meet Kevin Feige, or not Kevin Feige, who's the guy who did The Mandalorian? Let's go a step down. Anyone remember that guy?
Oh,
John,
the actual Mandalorian.
Whatever. Yes. He directed the first Iron Man too.
Yeah.
But if I ever get to meet him, the first question I want to be is like, is your proudest moment in life the fact that you are Spider-Man's uncle? Like that has to be his most valued.
Is the guy that directed the first Iron Man, wasn't
John
and he directed
for something?
Hang on. Wasn't he also in
amazing.
Friends? Didn't he play Peter in Friends?
Yeah. Yep. And the MCU
John
takes
Favreau.
over.
He's been in like
Favreau.
John Favreau. He's been in everything, but it doesn't matter.
He's very talented. Yeah.
He dated what's it called? What is
Rachel.
the lady? No, even what is Spider-Man's aunt?
Oh, Aunt B.
And yeah, exactly. That has to be your highest achievement. I mean, come on, you're dating you are now the uncle of Spider-Man. Sorry,
Spider-
that right there.
It's Aunt May.
May,
Mhm.
not B.
Yeah.
Who's
no,
Aunt B?
B was his Uncle Ben.
Mm.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ben, also
swi-
known for
They
rice.
switched him.
Yeah, not a twat that makes a rice.
Is Uncle Ben a real person? Have we just been like, is it one of
No,
those
I think
things?
I think there was a thing about Uncle Ben. It was kind of like a racial thing, and
That was Aunt Jemima.
no, it was Uncle Ben
I
as
think
well.
it's-
Uncle Ben was
they
part of that.
both are now are both
Yeah.
now changed.
Damn shame.
It's a damn shame.
The damn
Yeah,
shame.
look how authentic these products are. We've got a black person on the cover.
You know who makes really
pretty
good
much what it
rice? Recently freed slave Uncle Ben. He makes the best rice.
And he was freed by this fellow over here. You know, the Colonel.
Yeah, why couldn't they just fucking put just big block letters, rice? Just that's all you have to do. It's rice. People are gonna buy it. They're gonna eat it. Why are you advertising for rice? It's just fucking rice, man.
Mikey, have you ever thought about getting a second career in I don't know, marketing?
I'm telling you, it'd be like water on the fucking side of the bottle. Nothing fancy.
No,
Water.
There's a firm over here that sell cans of water, and they are literally a 500 ml can, and it just says water on the side.
That's all you need. H2O.
Well, my laundry basket, if I'm being honest, it's just a basket that says laundry in big letters. So
all-
just in case I forget. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Just start throwing garbage in there. You're like, oh wait, no, I had it turned. Damn it.
Can you just get Mikey a t-shirt and that says cunt?
Oh, there it is.
Ooh,
There it is. Had to bury me.
had to make it weird.
Well, yeah. See, they in England they say it a lot, and in America that's like the highest peak of insult. So it's the trade. Though I'm a
Right.
comedian, so I'm Switzerland. So I'll let you two fight about that.
Yeah, I see what Mikey's doing. Mikey's doing some positioning. Mikey, why have you moved Brenna to where she is right now?
Brenna, no reason. I'm just going to Shabam. Tell them what they've won, Brenna.
Hi. Oh no, what is this? I've never done this before. All right, everybody, you know the drill. If you can't help us out financially, there are some ways that you can help us out. You can like our videos. You can subscribe to them, to our Facebook, to our YouTube, to our Twitch. You can comment on any of our videos. That really helps us.
Yes.
You can subscribe to our audio podcast as well on any of your favorite podcast catchers that you would like. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram. Please do. And if you are in a position in order to financially support us, please go to patreon.com/TheBinPodcast and become one of our wonderful patrons. And we have exclusive content. We have we often do
Polls.
Yeah, that's it. We often do polls asking for help.
We dance on
deciding
them.
on some things.
We dance
We
on
may
polls.
need you. You
Whoa,
guys can
whoa.
do that. I'm
Whoa.
out on that one.
That's on Mikey's OnlyFans.
Onlyfans.com/TheBinPodcast,
Oh my!
where the polls dance you.
You know I'm going to start that.
Oh no.
We could
Just give me
legitimately.
pictures of my feet.
Hey, that might do it for somebody. You don't know. 99 cents. Take a look.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, and stickers.
Oh yes, you'll get stickers if you become a patron. With handwritten notes from most of us.
Hand typed notes.
Aw.
from people that turn up.
People that show up to the podcast. Yes, we're talking about you, Jordan. Who's still on holiday. So we're gonna
You know full well he's watching this. No.
He's just sitting on his bike, critiquing everything.
What are you guys talking about?
Sitting there swearing at us in Norwegian.
That's what he does. Anyway, patreon.com/TheBinPodcast, and then let's continue on with the show.
So Mikey, there's been a lot going on with the Olympics of recent. Do you have anything you want to mention?
Well, funny you should ask, Wayne. Because here, let me drop this. Brenna, if you could share this link for me.
It's like we planned this. Jesus.
It's weird because in the States, one by one, marijuana is becoming legal, right? It's legal in Illinois as of January 1st, and I have partaken in the devil's lettuce in the form of some very delicious chocolate bars where you just have a little piece of like a little Hershey's bar, and gets you high as shit, and it's awesome.
Is that the technical term?
Yes, high as shit.
Yeah.
So Shakari Richardson, who is, I think, the fastest woman on the planet, in an interview after a race, was told by the interviewer that her mom had passed. She, understandably, was very upset and had a bit of a depression bout and smoked some weed. Smoked some weed to just relax and get her mind off of things, and helped her deal, right? Well, go ahead and pull that up there, Miss Brenna.
It's ready for you when you are.
I did that.
Oh, nice, Wayne. Nice. You did that. The Olympic Committee has banned her. She will not be participating in Tokyo. Even though she is the best runner on the planet right now.
There's a gold medal right there.
Well, she's not going to get to go because she smoked weed, and weed showed up in her sample or whatever, and it was and this was in Oregon. It's fucking legal there.
Can I just do a shout out to her for her Brenna Duncan tribute act with her hair?
She tried to pull a Brenna.
You should give it a go.
I think it's actually blue now.
Can I actually make comments about this? Because I don't normally get political, but this, I think the technical term was fucking shit.
Yeah.
Gets me pissed.
Yeah.
Because, number one, marijuana is not a performance-enhancing drug. Ask anyone who's taken marijuana.
Yeah.
Number two, the common retort that I get are the rules are rules, and then they say go take it up with the committee. Okay, sounds good. That's what I want to do. This shit is bullshit. This should not be happening. First of all, it shouldn't be illegal.
Right.
So the top-down law, or the very top, is already bullshit and on comparison to heroin.
Right.
Are we really going to go there? Number two, as Mikey brought up, her mom died.
Yeah.
Her mom died. And so some people take, I don't know, a shot of whiskey.
Right.
Some people take a toke. It wasn't like she was doing it while she was running. It wasn't like
she's running down the 100-meter dash, fucking just blazing.
Wait, I'll pay for that.
Catch me if you can.
This weed makes me speed muscles.
Is she like taking a token and turning around and blowing it out behind her like a boost?
It lifts her off the ground.
Fucking hell.
And so, yeah, everything about this story, the whole thing, top from bottom, they can go, not only should they reinstate her, they should apologize. That's my period.
So then a little bit further down on that July 1st thing. There we go. So it says, on July 1st, it was revealed that Richardson tested positive for marijuana after winning the Olympic trials. Richardson accepted a 1-month ban, retroactive to June 28th, according to the U.S. anti-doping agency. Doping? Are you fucking kidding me? doping. She's not using
This
fucking
isn't doping.
GHG or whatever the hell it's called. So she has like super muscles on top of muscles. They're using anabolic steroids. She's fucking smoking an herb.
Comes out like one of them like steroid like balls you have over there.
Yeah,
I don't know. Doritos kind of has a connection, so
she's not out there like Bane with like fucking just tubes pumping into her neck and her thighs.
Smacks her chest. And
Richardson was competing in Oregon, where marijuana is legal for. Oh yeah, I said Oregon earlier. Where marijuana is legal for recreational use. And then she tweeted after she was told she was not going to be able to participate. I am human.
This is where I feel that your country is fucked up because of the state and federal disparity. Because she's done nothing wrong at all, but because the Olympic Committee, I'm guessing, is a federal thing.
It's a worldwide thing. The Olympic Committee. It's everybody. Everybody has to play by the same rules.
No, but I mean, like your you have like little committees in your country, don't you, to say that?
Oh,
you're
the
not allowed to...
anti-doping agency. Yeah.
Yeah. But the anti-doping agency would be a federal agency, is that right?
Sure. A countrywide, if that's what you mean by federal, then yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not federal government. It's federal.
it must be something. Yeah. Oh no, it must be something that approves them here, and then we send it over for approval over there. Maybe
Right.
it's something like that.
Well, I think we go by the international laws, and then we have our own set, and as long as they don't conflict, everything's okay.
Yeah, but see, this is where I feel that the whole state versus federal thing falls down, because unless you've got consensus, federal law is meaningless, because you could legalize. I mean, I don't know exactly how American law works, but take Portugal for instance. Portugal have decriminalized all drugs.
I just.
But it was years ago they did that, and drug use and addiction and everything just fell through the floor. So say for instance California did that, and everyone in California is like, oh, fuck it, let's have a good time. Next thing you know,
it wasn't Portugal that I just learned. One of our states just did that. I'm trying to remember which one. And I thought it was great because they legalized all drugs in one of the single states. That was the 2020 election.
They wouldn't have legalized them. They would have decriminalized them.
That is also true. The weird thing that I wanted to bring up between state and federal law, Oregon. Yep. There you go. Is that there is a hypothetical that you could legalize it in all 50 states and it'll still be illegal under federal law.
Right.
It means you can't cross borders with it. So even though, say, California here, we're legalized, and Nevada, which is a neighboring state, is legalized, we cannot cross because we technically have different laws that govern that.
And they could do operations. They could technically, if the federal government wanted to, they could do sting operations on any one of the growers or whatever, sellers.
Yeah. So I just think they should just get rid of all legal restrictions on drugs, and then get the state involved. The state can regulate it, tax it, get rid of all this nonsense of people, traveling across borders with stuff up their fundaments, and then
with their saggy water bladders on their chest, full of pills and wine.
I was full of wine. You can come on over. But I just think if you take the onus from the criminals and put it into the state, because let's face it, right? Tobacco and alcohol are two of the biggest tax takes from every single country in the world, and they kill motherfuckers every single. Hello, wine. And
don't kill me.
Yeah, please don't kill me. I love you too much.
It just jumps up and punches him in the face. Yeah! I told you I'd get you, Wayne. I told you I'd get you.
Oh my god.
I thought we were friends.
No.
You let me do the thinking from now on. Boom! And then he blacks out.
Yeah,
I think in RPG terms, it's a kidney shot.
Yes.
Oh, nice. A liver punch.
Oh.
But you look at prohibition in the was it the 30s or the 40s? Prohibition.
20s.
That was the 20s.
Into the 30s.
Yeah. So how did that work out for you?
Yeah, we didn't get booze, and then we ended up with NASCAR.
That was not a good trade-off.
Lose, I think.
Mikey, that's probably the funniest line you've ever said.
I try.
Over here, we call it turning left.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. How does anyone watch NASCAR?
I have watched a few races. You just drink.
No.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Say
You
once
just-
again, food,
Yeah,
alcohol.
Yeah, you fucking cook out. You fucking get like a fucking 230 racks, and then you fucking sit in the yard, and then like you got like a TV going on in the backyard or something like that. Yeah,
And you have somebody trying to explain it to you, and you're like,
Well, we have a version of NASCAR over here, but it's called the Monaco Grand Prix. Because it's a road race, no one can overtake, and it's just a procession. It's just rich people getting pissed.
yeah.
So it's people going in line. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Very polite. That sounds very,
And-
very
There you go.
British.
You
Very
just go. You can go
I've-
ahead.
I've never been to a NASCAR race, but I have been to some like dirt track racing and stuff like that. Being with the cars is definitely an experience because you've never felt or heard anything that loud before. It is shockingly loud. It is like there is a pressure wave of noise following, like leading into them and going back. It's crazy. So, and that was I think those guys were only going like I don't know, 90, 100 miles an hour around the oval. For them to be going like 160 and all that shit, that's got to be crazy.
No,
those cars are so tremendously loud.
And just like in NHL, how you're sometimes looking for people to fight, I think in NASCAR, you're sometimes looking for the car to kind of go over the wall and kind of not hit.
No, see,
but
There
a
is
good
that part.
crash.
There is that part of it.
Nas-
People are waiting for the crashes.
NASCAR has got nothing on the most dangerous race in the world,
Oh,
and that
yeah.
is the Manx TT motorbike race.
Is that the Isle of
Right.
Man one?
Isle of Man.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Every year someone dies.
Oh,
They do it,
At
and
least one person
they
dies.
still keep doing it. It is like Brenna. It is the most jarring.
Mount Everest.
It's the most jarring footage from a GoPro you can. I can't even stomach
you-
the whole thing. It's
Oh my
so.
God.
I don't
It's
know if we
so
can.
fast. No, we can't play it.
No. I was going to say if we get we'll do it in the after show.
Yeah.
The fork cam from a Manx TT bike. When you see the curb just coming in like this and then going back out, whoa!
It
And the worst thing is, there's people just standing around next to the side of the road, like just
and,
Waiting
and
for it.
going past like 180 mile an hour.
I'm talking about
Wasn't
think like old like B roads in like out in the Midlands in the UK. So there's like stone gates and all like the sheep and stuff.
Yeah,
180.
Like when Rome made roads.
Not even great road, just 180 miles an hour, just flying.
I'm pretty sure I can show us still.
Yeah, that's fine. Last thing on Shakari. It says on July 2nd, Richardson apologizes during an interview on NBC's Today Show. During the trial, she said she was told by a reporter that her mother had died, and the news caused her so much pain that despite knowing the rules about marijuana, she used it to cope with the loss. And a quote here is, quote, "People don't understand what it's like to have to go in front of the world and put on a face and hide my pain," Richardson said. She goes on to say, who am I to tell you how to cope when you're dealing with the pain or dealing with a struggle that you haven't experienced before or that you thought you never would have to deal with? And there we and so the empathetic thing to do is kick her off.
yeah.
Just kick her off. I think that's beyond stupid. And that now let's not forget that there's been tons of people caught doping with like actual like enhancements to their fucking sport. Homegirl was also, there was another runner. She got caught doping and it was just like a fine and a suspension or whatever. Still got to participate. Michael Phelps and Ryan Locke definitely tested positive for weed.
Oh yeah.
And they're still just known as these great Olympians, these top tier athletes. and they still got to compete. I'm not saying that this is a race thing. It doesn't even have to go there, but it's so stupid that after a fucking quarantine, and then someone loses their mom, and then they fucking smoke weed of all things, and now you're gonna ban them? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I wanna just jump off of your point there about it not being a race thing. You've got African ladies that are producing more testosterone naturally, and they're being banned, and yet you've got people like Michael Phelps with ridiculously long arms
and flippers for feet.
And flippers
I saw
for feet.
that shit was crazy. Because how could we be having this? Feels like, this is just my opinion, this feels like a reactionary. They did something reactionary because they were like, oh my God, trans women. And then it turns out biological women have testosterone, and they're like, oh, whoopsie, are we actually about to throw out the people we're trying to defend? Yes, you are actually about to throw out the people you're trying to defend. My hat's off to you.
I'm pretty sure women with polycystic ovaries naturally produce more testosterone than the majority of women because of that condition, and therefore they tend to be taller, more muscular, but it's just a natural condition. Polycystic ovaries, what can you do? I was born with it, and that has been shown to say they've got more testosterone in their bodies, and yet that means they're going to be expelled from competing because of a natural condition within themselves that they were born with. Yet Michael Phelps, with his ridiculously long gang, like Mr. Tickle, like
It was like one of those wacky waving inflatable arm tube mans. He was like one of those dudes. Just imagine that focus on swimming. It's not fair. Swimming against a jellyfish with an outboard motor.
Yeah, he's got a 2-liter Suzuki engine in there.
You said jellyfish, but just because I have to, octopi. Random, but
it's got the chef's hat.
What is going on with the show? Everything is just.
It's a Nexus event.
We really need to get that corkball behind me with a red string.
Yes.
That's
to track our conversation.
That's the next Patreon goal. Is we're gonna buy a proper corkboard, buy some yarn. Brenda's got yarn. Never mind.
I got yarn.
And by the way, just out of coincidence, I'm wearing my Plague Doctor t-shirt.
Oh my god! I'm actually wearing my Olympic Kobe shirt.
Wow.
Kobe.
Oh.
No one says that as much anymore.
Amy's got
to bring back the Kobe.
Amy's got sports, and we talked about Michael Phelps, and look what's behind Brenner.
The frickin' ocean.
Water.
It's all come together. Wayne loves Trump, and he has an orange mic muff. Oh shit!
I think you'll find that's red, son.
It looks a bit orange. Okay.
Oh, I changed my lights there, and you can see that it's red.
Fair enough.
I told you annoyingly, I bought 3 of them, and they were supposed to be red, black, and blue, and they all came as red. Thank you, China.
Just use your imagination. So a lot of people have come out in support of Shakari. Keep your head up, girl. If you watch this later on, just keep your head up. It's bullshit. Everybody knows it's bullshit.
It is.
She should be running that. She should be, and they kicked her out of the relay team. So it's almost like when they fucking find some nitpicky thing in NASCAR or in fucking now, what's the one you have? Formula One.
Formula One, yeah.
They're like, nope. His spoiler.
5-second penalty. 5-second penalty.
His spoiler is wiggling way too much. It's giving out way too much give, and that's giving them an advantage. You got to get them out of here.
It's got the wiggles.
He didn't shut his wing outside. He shut his wing outside the DRS zone. 5-second penalty.
Yeah. So it's just it feels ticky tack. It feels petty. And where's the fucking empathy? Just where's the fucking empathy? The girl lost her fucking mom, dude, and you fucking told her on TV.
Look, man.
Fuck y'all. Like, don't ever do that to people.
I think the Black Eyed Peas said it best. You know, where is the love?
Mm-hmm.
and that songstress. There it is.
There's a heart.
And then that song.
Aww.
Remember? Did you guys see when Fergie sang the national anthem at the All-Star game?
Oh no.
It's bad. I'll show you off air. Oh.
Is it as bad as the Mariah Carey one? Drunk Mariah Carey.
This is the worst you'll ever hear.
I think
worst.
they're known as hard songs, right?
Yeah,
And that's
one
why
of the
everyone
most-
that tries, yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
but
most impossible songs to sing.
you don't need to put all the trills in just to make yourself
Oh,
look good. Just
oh.
sing it straight.
Because it's lots of high notes and for long periods of time. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It's
Mm.
from like I've played it like when I used to be in band and stuff like that on trumpet, and it's got a decent range to it. But if you're singing it, the only tips for all of you out there who might sing the national anthem in the States, start as low as you possibly can
Mm-hmm.
and go as fast as you can. That is the
give
only.
yourself range.
You have to start as low as possible and sing it as fast as possible.
It's the same as God Save the Queen, because you get all these opera singers that will sing God Save the Queen, and right at the very last note, they'll go falsetto and like ear shattering falsetto. But if you start too high, you can't get there, and it will go, yeah.
Oh,
You have to do a key change.
You got nowhere to go if you start up high.
Mm-hmm.
We have breaking news here.
Oh no.
Michael Avenatti, the attorney who represented Stormy Daniels, sentenced to 2.5 years in Nike extortion case.
Wow.
That really went full
Nice.
TMZ. Like,
What does that
he
even
went
mean?
himself.
Nice.
He's a dirtbag.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
pretty
go.
much.
I don't know who he is.
He's the kind of lawyer that they hire in Batman.
Yeah.
Like,
So is he like, what's his face from The Simpsons? That
Oh,
fella.
hi, I'm Troy McClure.
No,
yes.
not Troy.
No, he's a little bit like Sal, but I don't think he gets away with it because
Is it Troy McClure? I thought Troy McClure was a newsreader.
Oh no, he's like the commercial guy. Chad, help me out. What's the name of that lawyer guy, the ambulance chaser on The Simpsons? I cannot think of his name now.
All I can think of now is Dr. Nick. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Dr. Hibbert.
So let's round this Olympic talk.
Mm.
So first off, we're going to be hearing a lot throughout this Olympic season. We're going to hear about controversies. We're going to hear about political issues, social issues. We're going to see medical problems, like people hurting themselves. It's the Olympics.
Lionel Hutz.
We've all seen a lot from the Olympics, and we're going to see it. And not only that, but in like 6 months, we're going to see it again at the Winter Olympics, which is going to be that's a lot going on there. So I have a question for everybody in our group.
Hit it, Jack.
Olympics have been around longer than we have. So of all the Olympic events or Olympic news or something that's memorable, what in your Olympic viewing or history, doesn't even have to be during your lifetime, what Olympic event or what Olympic news stands out in your mind?
You're gonna hate me.
What's your favorite Olympic moment?
What's your favorite Olympic? But what makes everything just like when you say Olympics, there's the view.
Cool run-ins.
Sanka, you dead man?
No man, we gotta finish the race.
Hey, Sanka, kiss my egg.
Sorry. It's because you said Winter Olympics, and then what's your favourite moment? I was thinking Sanka.
All right, now that we have had time to think, what do you guys?
It's bobsled time.
Yeah. Sounds like a Power Rangers intro.
It's It's because I'm a woman that you don't listen to me.
Sorry. No. Favorite Olympic moment.
Lionel
Give me a minute. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Lionel Hutz, doorknob says.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
did say that a little while ago, but you ignored me.
I was
Okay.
laughing. I like to laugh.
Mm.
My favorite thing. Well, second favorite thing. Eating's the first. I would have to say for
As a comedian, that makes my heart swell. I want you to know that.
Laughter comes only second to eating. I would say Shaun White and his domination in the Winter Olympics. I love that. And I guess for like the regular or Summer Olympics, I always loved gymnastics. And when the year, and what was it? Maybe 08? The 08 like men's gymnastic team, where they like absolutely crushed everything. I was like, damn, that's hard. Damn, how do you do that? Damn, that dude's fucking strong. Did like 30,000 flips. This shit's crazy. Like it's just the level of skill and strength that people have to do gymnastics is something I will never be able to accomplish or understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, God damn, you're strong. Your body is sideways.
Yeah, like what? How did you do that?
I have two.
Okay.
One is of triumph, one is of success. The one of not triumph. One is of failure.
Okay.
The one of failure
The opposite.
was we had a famous ski jumper over here called Eddie the Eagle Edwards, and he was so shit.
Wait. His name was Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards.
Oh, get the fuck! Don't name your kids the first name the same as your fucking last name.
You're not a fan of alliteration.
Hi, I'm Jack Jackson. No, fucking be original, people.
Right.
Steve
I know
Stevenson.
people call.
No.
I know somebody called John Johnson. I know
Oh.
somebody called Pete Peters. So look, it's everywhere.
They couldn't
But
think of
why?
any. They couldn't think of any other names.
Yeah.
You know their parents just love saying that every time. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
say it and then laugh every time.
I had an ex-girlfriend in the 90s who was called Pam Miller.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
I know.
Good show.
Her name was Pamela Miller. Pam Miller.
Oh my
I mean, I
God.
grew up in the 90s when everyone would go up to me and they'd be like, "No, man." I'd be like, "I don't get what's going on." And it took me a little while.
Hello, Mikey. Hello, Newman.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah. So Eddie the Eagle Edwards
right.
was a famous ski jumper from the UK, and he was so shit. The reason he got the name the Eagle is because he flapped around so much. And the whole point of being a ski jumper is you're supposed to be like rigid,
Yeah.
fly
Right.
through the air and land solid. But he flapped around so much, he got the nickname Eagle. And they actually made a film about his life starring Hugh Jackman. Straight up.
What's it
And
called?
It's called The Eagle, Eddie the Eagle.
I was gonna
Eddie
say
the Eagle.
the Eagle.
Yeah.
And
wanna watch that.
the one of Triumph is one of your boys, Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah.
Kurt Angle won an Olympic gold medal with a broken neck
That's how
in
you.
wrestling.
That's how you know you're. That's proper. Like what is that? Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah, that Greco-Roman wrestling. He messed people up, but yeah, he won a gold medal with a broken neck, and I think in the '96 Olympics.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah,
In Atlanta.
yeah.
That actually goes into mine, which is the Atlanta Olympics was major kind of for me because that was the first time that I actually I watched the Olympics
Mhm.
instead of just like here's the
Instead of competing.
It was a different time. It was a different time back then, by the way. But like I would only watch gymnastics or horses, whatever. Like it wasn't a big deal to me until I started watching. And one of the reasons why is because I was in Florida at Disney World for the first time with my aunt and uncle, and we just like whenever we were sitting around, we just turned on TV, and there was 3 channels back then.
Yeah.
And so we always got
Yeah.
to watch TV.
That was watching the Olympics in the 90s wasn't really an option unless you had really expensive cable. It was the best thing on at
Pretty
whatever
much it was the
on.
only thing on.
Yeah.
You either got the Olympics or you got stories about the Olympics.
Or you went to your rich kid's house and got the laser disc.
Right.
Ooh, let's watch Land Before Time again.
Remember when big screen TVs were like the thing?
The floor,
Like now-
the floor model joints that like
Now
it was
you're
so
like,
big and
so
heavy.
70-inch? Like I have a 90-inch. Like
And it's as thick as a pencil, and it can go up on the wall with one nail. But
it's
back in the day,
slightly curved.
back in the day, you had to have like a forklift and a dolly to get it into the house. And then
It's in the biggest room in the house, which was like the master bedroom. Okay.
And if you didn't have a concrete floor, you weren't allowed it.
no, yeah, what is the second floor? No, mate. No, mate. No.
Anyway,
You got neighbors.
I was definitely one of my favorite moments was actually Carrie Strug's winning gold medal on a broken foot.
Yeah.
She broke her ankle. She was her coach was, this giant Russian guy, and there he is holding this little tiny blonde girl with this wrapped foot while she's getting her medal. I think that was one of those like major
If it breaks,
moments.
it breaks.
Pretty badass.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
That was pretty. Yeah, pretty much. You broke it. No, you didn't.
Well, if
Who's
it's to be fair, if it's to be fair,
can I just quickly jump in there? I just want to say, who's that famous American gymnast who did that routine, the Michael Jackson routine? Who was doing like the backflips and then landing it in a split position?
Simone Biles.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Oh
must
my
be Simone
God.
Biles because she's gonna win it again.
Yeah,
Just letting
and
you
that's-
all know that.
Unbelievable.
Oh snap! You heard it
She's
here
amazing.
And that's another case of people just excelling to the point where they have to change the rules so that they don't win so much. Like she has 3 tricks that are called the Simone Biles.
Wow.
It's like tiger proofing. That used to be a thing when Tiger Woods was going.
They would move the
playing
tees,
golf.
wouldn't they? Yeah,
They
move the tees,
they
right.
would have to redesign some of the golf courses because they weren't hard enough. Because he would just
You just win.
blow everybody out of the water. So they had to tiger proof it. Now it's changed, obviously.
They'd be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
Tiger's here, right?"
Oh my God! he
All
got
right,
it
let's see.
again.
Let's see who's on the list today. We got Jack Nick.
No.
I'm going on holiday. I can't be bothered
Yeah,
with this.
you
We
can't do this.
just got done finishing this. We
Yep.
just got done.
The goalpost.
Can we just build that green in the middle of that ocean there? Just to get there.
Can we just have a fence or something where you like the balls have to go through this big? Like,
It just turns into like
is that
putt.
gonna work?
It turns into putt golf. They got to put windmills and dragons and shit in there because, like, fuck you, Tiger.
Look,
sick of your shit.
I will
I wanna-
challenge Tiger Woods to a fight.
I now want Olympic miniature golf.
Yeah.
That's what I want now.
Oh,
Doing that.
Olympic
We are
putt-putt.
doing that.
Oh.
Tiger Woods is turning up. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move the shooting range over here. Let's do it. Oh, never mind, Tiger. You're going to have to take a mulligan.
but he
Just about,
Tiger had an injury, I think, to like one of his quads or something like that. Or he had like a leg injury, and he still could like swing his clubs, but they said no, you have to walk. You can't ride in the golf cart. It's against it's against the rules. They never enforced that shit until Tiger fucking had something wrong with his leg. Like, no golf carts. Remember?
Oh no.
I watched a program on Tiger Woods not so long back, and they said that they were thinking about reclassifying golf as to contact sport because of the amount of force that they put through the ball, because it is so explosive, that movement on a drive, and the amount of movement that you have. It's like a knockout punch. If you've got someone in front of you, you've got to knock them out. You throw everything through it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
that's what's fucked his back up so much.
I'd be okay with that if they let the golfers fight. If They let them fight.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Totally okay with
That's
that.
what I was thinking. I was like, okay,
Happy
so
Gilmore style.
Yeah, exactly.
price is wrong, bitch.
Once you get to the green, the ring posts come up, the ropes come round.
Right.
And then the steel cage comes down.
Sunday.
Golf wars, we got this.
Yeah, we could do
I mean, they have clubs. They can fend each other
Exactly.
off. They should.
Yeah.
They get like hockey pads or something like that.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
They
Yeah.
got balls. They can do long range. That'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got distance weapons.
Oh,
They got those little spikes.
Projectiles.
Little spiky
explosives
thing.
in the balls.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yes.
Now we're talking. Okay.
Now we are at Hunger Games. I'm still fine with it.
You just
Wow.
you just
I
take
think we've just invented a new mobile game.
battle golf. Are you man enough?
Yeah.
So they got those little spikes that they carry with them. Those are weapons. Yeah, the little tees. Those are weapons. Clearly, you just
We
put,
haven't taken
Yeah.
golf
Put
carts
them in your
out.
glove. Oh no, put them in your
so-
glove. Just
just
there you
poke them
go.
through the holes in the glove, and it's now that's your
like a little
your
miniature Wolverine.
There you go.
Oh, there.
See,
Your Marvel Cinematic Universe.
We are.
We're back.
Speaking of,
Oh, yes.
there is a news story that he may be coming to the MCU.
he might be back.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Jack
he was
is
like
back.
being a tease. He was
Ooh.
teasing.
Mhm.
I have a little bit of nerdy knowledge on this.
Uh-oh.
This is the whole reason that they've introduced the multiverse of madness. Because once the multiverse of madness is in place, you can just chuck in what you fucking like. There it goes. You have
You
mutants
might
and
see Spider Toby.
Yep.
Spider Toby.
As in, like the old Toby Maguire, all the past Spider-Mans, they may actually be having him in the new Spider-Mans, and how
Yeah.
they're. In fact, there's the rumor is that what's his name, Dr. Ock, is going to be one of the new villains, and
No, he
he's going
is.
to wake
He
up
is.
just like he did in the other one. But now Tom Holland's going to fight them. They're all going to fight
Right.
them, and it's going to be
So,
MCU.
here's a little bit of
Wow.
my nerd wormholes that'll go down.
I love this.
Right, so all of the films like Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2 got put back because of COVID. So did Far From No Way Home. And the thing is, they got pulled, but the people that are producing the toys didn't. So they've already produced the toys.
Oh.
So you've got a load
can't
of
stop production on that.
exactly. So you've got a
Can't
lot of
do it.
Lego sets where there's one Lego set where it's like the manifesto suit or the manifest suit, and it's Spider-Man, and he's firing off spells like Doctor Strange, where he's linked with the Doctor Strange incantations, and he's firing off spells from the
Shit.
spider suit. Yep,
I can't wait. I can't
That's gonna
wait.
be
it's
awesome.
We
going
got-
to be mental. And Benedict Cumberbatch is great.
Can I just tie it up one last bow? The other rumor is because if you go and you read the description of like what Doctor Strange says, it says Doctor Strange comes across a friend who soon becomes enemy and unleashes evil. That friend become enemy, I'm fairly sure is Wanda. And one of the enemies of Doctor Strange is going to be Wanda unleashing going through these multiverse, trying to get her children back. And that is where they're going to.
Oh yeah, she did have weird kids that she made.
Because she's a Nexus event and she's going to
Yeah.
join.
And also you heard at the end of WandaVision, you heard them calling her.
Yes. Or a Nexus person. There's
Mommy.
like it even.
Yes.
Yes,
and,
exactly.
And next she's a Nexus being, and Nexus beings get to. There's only one of them, and they traverse all of the
Timelines.
multiverses, but there's only one.
There can be only
No
one.
variance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we should wrap, guys. I think we should
I
wrap.
think this would be great time to do it. We had lengthy conversations
Mm-hmm.
about the Olympics in Marvel. I think
Yep.
we hit all the nodes right there.
And COVID.
And COVID, which we've been talking about for a long time now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll better disinfect me inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you need some disinfectant, bro? I got you, man. Here,
Yeah.
Eat one of
Oh,
these.
man.
Eat one of these, bro. They're good for you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
So I've got my
Inject it.
I've got my American sweet package over there. I have some candy corn now. I think that's meant to mess me up.
Oh God, candy corn and wine.
Wait for it.
Candy corn and wine.
Actually, you know
Oh no,
what?
wait!
Candy corn
Before
wine, perfect.
before we leave, Wayne, grab one of those warheads. I want you to try one of those.
Yes.
I had one yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would have
so-
been
As you
fun.
must.
You just
And-
want a reaction video, didn't you? You just want to
Love
put me
it.
on big screen and go.
It just,
no, that's,
And
just.
I want to give 2 shout outs before we go because
Yes.
I want to fulfill. So this was also sponsored today. I've been drinking Powerade. That's been keeping me going.
athletic
I
athletic
can't help
podcasting.
those, which is funny. Exactly. You would think but it's just because it has that touch of salt, and that salt helps you make the water
Yep.
less. And then I have 2 Olympic moments.
Oh, yeah,
one
sorry.
is an unsuper cereal, and then one is a cereal or a political event.
Awesome.
One is the one. My favorite moment is when I went back in time and saw the first Roman games. I will
Yes.
say that.
It was smelly.
And
Wow.
then
it's a deep
the
cut.
and then the political version is when I saw Tokyo, and somewhere in the mix, they're like, we ain't letting the apocalypse could be falling and the meteor could be coming down, and we will still be running these games. So I was like, damn, they are fighting there.
It's
So,
hey
They're
guys,
going for
hey
gold.
guys, hey guys. The asteroid's not gonna harm Tokyo, but it will hit this facility. You have to evacuate. No,
Mikey,
no.
Mikey,
No.
before
No,
we go,
we got lots invested in this. There's so much
Before-
money invested
Did
in
you
it.
see
we
the
need-
ads?
Yeah, we need this.
yeah, we need as much sponsorship as we can. That's why we
Yeah.
wear Progress Wrestling t-shirts every fucking week.
BTS
Oh.
did our intro video. There's no way we're backing down on this.
You're right. The
Mikey,
drums
Mikey,
have
make-
already
Mikey.
been.
Make me big.
Schedule.
Make me big.
Shaboom.
Thank you. I just would like to dedicate this episode
Where's-
to
do,
our friends,
do, do.
Jesse Dollamore and Brittany Page, who sadly lost their beloved pet dog Popeye this week. He's the mascot of their show, and he was always gave good content because he always farting and growling on their
Snoring.
show. And snoring, and we know that they're really cut up about it. So from all of us at the Bin Podcast, we want to send our love to you guys, because at the end of the day, if it weren't for you lot, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
That is true.
They're
They're the Nexus event.
Yeah,
They are the Nexus event. They are the Nexus event. So all our love to you guys at this time, because we know how much Popeye meant to you and meant to the community that you built up around your show. So that's the I Doubt It podcast. Please check them out. They're good. They're good peoples.
Yep.
Yeah.
We loves them. So
Very much.
thank you, Amy, for coming on.
Absolutely.
We're gonna throw this into the after party in about 10 minutes. So for Brenna, for Wayne, for Amy, and for me, Mikey Famine, and that Norwegian Swedish dude who couldn't make it today. Love you, Jartan. This has been the bit.
He's got new friends now.
Oh yeah. He's got
Love that.
his cool new friends are out there getting their nose waxed. This has been the Bin Podcast. Bye.